Welcome back to day number 2 of the video log series. If this video found you, it is certainly for a reason. And today I'm going to be basically sharing my insights that I found. One thing today definitely stood out among the rest. Basically, I worked the same shift that I worked yesterday, which was a 12 to 8 shift. So, I mean, on the surface, you could be like, that kind of sucks, getting off at 8 o'clock. But I've worked jobs in the past where I've had to literally like get off at like 12 o'clock a.m. And so, I have to remember that, which kind of leads me to the one thing that really got me through today. So early on today, I got to work, I was settled in, and gosh, dude, burnout really started to set in, man. Just this whole society, man, and this 5-day work week, and just being away from your family, and just sitting there thinking of what you're missing out on, and just so much going on. You know what I mean? Obviously, we'd all much rather be at home living our lives with our loved ones, watching our kids grow every minute of every day, even though they're in school, right? But, this was kind of my predominant thought pattern. And so, I realized this quite early. I realized that this was starting to kind of trend for the day for me. And so, a thought occurred to me that I'm actually incredibly grateful to be able to be at work, right? To be able to take care of my family, right? Like, yes, sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you don't want to be there, which I'm off for the next 2 days, so that helps. But just the fact that I am able to provide for my family, have a job in which I can go to, and the hours really aren't that bad. You know what I mean? Once I remind myself of where I've been, what I've been through, the jobs I've been through, the hours I have worked in the past, and just being grateful for what I do have, I think was a real pivotal, moment in today. And it's something that really helped me get through today. So if you're out there kind of suffering with burnout, just, everybody's situation's different, but I think just it shows the power of gratitude, and just how reflecting on your life, and just reflecting on the good things in your life, and being grateful for the good things in your life, and being grateful to have the ability to take care of yourself, to take care of your family, to provide what you need. Because, I mean, the truth of it is, man, like, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of families that do not have that capability, that are living way worse off than me. And I'm sitting here in this nice air-conditioned room, drinking my coffee out of a thermos, and, I think I have the right to, like, complain, you know what I mean? Which is human nature. And if you're not careful, it will certainly get the best of you, right? It gets the best of everyone every once in a while, you know what I mean? But I was thinking a lot about today, and kind of how it was going, and how it shaped me. And yet again, man, gratitude comes out on top. You know what I mean? It's kind of a cliche, maybe. I don't know. But it does truly seem to work. That one thing really turned my day around. Literally from that point forward, once I said, what am I doing? Like, I am so grateful to be able to be here, you know what I mean, in this situation, working with great people, working inside. I'm clean, I've got my coffee here. I can literally go to the back and eat if I want to. I mean, what more can you ask for at a job, right? And even though, sometimes I wish I just had all the money in the world and I could just stay home and do whatever I want and pursue my passions, until we get to that point, man, you got to be grateful for what you do have, and what you can do for yourself and your family and others. And once I realized that, that one thing completely changed my day. turned it completely around. So it was a great day, really great lesson learned. I'm feeling good. I was super excited to get home. I actually cleaned up the building a little bit. I realized it's kind of a mess, man, since I moved in and bought this from a family member. I haven't really done anything to it, so I kind of cleaned up some stuff. I was super excited to get home and do that, and just grateful to have all that, you know what I mean? And gratitude really can remind you of where you've been, what you have to look forward to. So it's just something to always lean on. If you're ever feeling burnt out, if you're ever feeling down, really look in. Everybody's situation is different, but look into what you do have. Look into what's going right. Look into what the positive aspects of your life are, man, and really lean in onto those, because I promise you, not everybody has what you have, you know, and whatever that may be. And so if you can learn to really lean in on gratitude, I think that's just a principle of your life that can help anybody quite a bit. But yeah, so great day. And yeah, video log number 2 in the books. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, if this video found you, I hope it helped you. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.